What if I told you Toronto home sales have continued to drop through the spring, over 23% in April compared to just a year ago, and new listings have increased at the same time? The numbers are weaving a cautionary tale about buyer hesitation, inventory pressure, and where savvy opportunities may be hiding. My name is Morgan Little. I'm a realtor here in the GTA. If I can ever be of help, feel free to book a call. There's a link below. You can do that. But let's get into the numbers. Starting with the number of home sales, like I mentioned at the beginning, down over 23% to 5,601 across the GTA in April. New listings, despite the slower sales, jumped 8% to 18,836, one of the highest levels we've seen in recent springs. This is added to the total active listings, which has swelled to 27,386. That's up over 50% year over year. So as I mentioned, this is giving buyers a lot of choice if you're ready and willing. But what about prices? Well, the average is down just over 4% to $1,107,500. So I'm curious, if you're a buyer, is this good news? Is this enough to prompt you to get into the market, or are you sitting back and waiting for that ever elusive market crash? Well, let's look at what's driving it. Obviously, uncertainty is the key theme here. It used to be mortgage rates, but they've come down quite a bit and they're at decent levels at this point. But the trade war and Trump's tariffs have left the market sitting and wondering what will happen next. But the thing is, with this elevated inventory and softening prices, buyers are scoring great deals, those who are ready to jump into the market. Let's break it down a little bit, where detached homes have dropped about 7% to an average of 1.43 million. That's across the GTA. In the city of Toronto, you're looking at more like 1.7 million for a detached, and the average in the surrounding 905 is 1.3 and a quarter. Whereas semis in the city of Toronto, you're looking at about 1.2.5 million, and the surrounding areas, you can get a semi-detached for under $1 million, with the average being 950,000. Those are also down 7 and 5% respectively. Townhomes have fared a little bit better in the city. They're actually up 0.7% to just over $1 million, but down 5% in the 905 to just under 900,000. So don't ever say you can't get a house for under $1 million in the GTA. And condos, whose segment of the market has taken the biggest hit, if you've read any of the headlines, are looking at an average of just over 700,000 in Toronto and just over 600,000 in the surrounding 905. Now let's take a snapshot of Mississauga, as I know it's a key destination for many of the people that I talk to. In April, we saw 500 transactions with 650 new listings hitting the market. That's added to the total inventory of about 2,400 homes and an average price of just a hair over $1 million. Obviously, those numbers are across the Mississauga board and can differ significantly in different segments, from detached down to condo. If you want to discuss your unique journey, again, book a call below and I'm happy to do so. So while Mississauga does remain a competitive and desirable area, it does reflect the cooling off that we see across the entire GTA. And what does this all mean? Well, we're not in a crash and we're not in a frenzy. It's a great time to take your time, find a home that's right for you. And if you are selling in this market, I've said it before, the key is to price correctly. Do so and you won't have your house sitting on the market with buyers wondering what might be wrong with it. That's it for the April numbers. We'll see you in June with the May numbers. Let's go.